Well, hello there. Didn't see you come in. Welcome. This is day 6, I think, of my live streaming efforts to learn Blender 3D. I am your host, Alexander Trapp, the founder of It's a Trap Productions, and soon to be some other spin-off YouTube channels as well. I am the Lord of the THICC. And normally I would say I play games badly for your entertainment, but we are not playing games. We are trying to learn 3D animation so I can tell brand new stories for this channel, new original content, and all sorts of good stuff. And maybe some other stuff too. But for now, it'll just be purely educational, academic stuff. So that is what I'm looking forward to doing. Welcome, Gillian. Let me bring us over to the main scene over here. So, first he says, hey, this isn't Dungeons and Dragons. We need more Thunder Trap. Yo, the world needs it. Well, the world is gonna have to wait because I am doing other things until more D&D happens. What is it that you can actually do with Blender 3D? Alright, for this I'm probably gonna get a copyright notice, but you know what? Screw it. We're gonna play someone else's content that was made with Blender, and I'll show you. But how will this benefit Gillian? That's how you determine whether something is worthwhile. Well, I'll be able to make 3D animations with your 3D VTuber model, or perhaps a different one, and have you go on an adventure or something of that sort. We'll see what happens. Okay, so let me go over here. I'm going to play the first few seconds of a animation from this YouTube channel called Dillingu. And you're going to see exactly what it is that I want to make, or at least my version of it. Okay, where are you, Master Dillingu? So, let's see here. I'll play a little bit of it without the sound. Let me disable the bookmarks bar. We have a little extra space. Okay, where is this? It's not the progenitors. Ah, here it is. Okay. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to play a few seconds of this. I'm going to bring this over, and then you'll see exactly what it is that I want to try and make. So, of course, the sound is muted. Look at that. All of this is made in Goo Engine, this kind of martial arts stuff. My content isn't going to be exactly like this. It'll probably be, it's going to be more of like superhero stuff, like with Ninja Steve and other stuff. But yeah, like this 3D anime kind of stuff. Ooh, that's a good throat grip right there. Oh, he gets punched. That looks painful, but that looks so cool. Alright, hopefully I won't get dinged too much for just playing some of that. Pretty sweet looking animation. Yep. So that's what I want to make. This model here was also made for Goo Engine. I actually have this model. I just don't know how to animate a 3D model just yet. So that's kind of what I'm working on by working on these basic tutorials and things. And Riot, welcome. You want to make 3D waifus with giant racks. And big old booties too. Can't forget that. Total package. Some people are like, do you prefer big boobies or big booties? And, you know, I, being a man of culture, always answer big booties. But that's more for real life stuff. But for animation, it's like, why not both? You can do anything. Trap, yes. Exactly. Can you do a climactic battle between Optimus Prime and Megatron? That's the true test of animation. I could do that, but knowing my background, it would probably be Optimus Primal and Megatron, because I'm a Beast Wars kind of guy. I was just watching one of the episodes yesterday, in fact, going through that. It's T and A. T and A. Exactly. But welcome. Appreciate everyone coming to watch. So, like usual, I'm not going to play the tutorial that I'm learning from, because that is paid content, and I'm not going to rebroadcast paid content. So you'll watch along as I follow along on the lesson, and I'll mention what it is that I'm doing, and I'll try to focus on what I'm doing while also reading chat. There shall be some music played. I need to bring up Windows Media Player because I forgot to do that. Also, how are you guys doing today? How are you doing, Riot and Gillian? I know we were chatting a little bit on Discord before I started the stream. Yeah, we'll start with this, and then I'll play some other stuff too. Oh yeah, and let me check my microphone volume. Yeah, microphone is at 70%, so that's good. Riot says, doing all right. I looked at some apartments today. Oh, nice. You getting ready to move? There's nothing like having your own place. Of course, there's the matter of paying for it too, but still, that sense of freedom. That's what you're looking for. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start the tutorial. Riot says, and I do hope to do better at my job so I can get off my probationary period. Yeah, those last a good long while, and employers usually count on getting rid of an employee before the probationary time ends, and, you know, you actually get, like, work benefits and stuff. The world is crazy out there. Yep, in a few months. Wow. What is it, like a 6-month probationary period? I think one of the last jobs that I had, it was like 90 days. So like 3 months. Where the poop did I put the tutorial? Did I click off of it? Oh no, there it is. Okay, so we left off with the wrecking ball. The deadly trap animation. That was a funny one. Now we're on to Bone Basics. So we'll be starting a new file, and I will try to follow along as best as I can. Yep, everything looks good. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. Like, all of the starts of these lessons look exactly the same. But yeah, that's what this this lesson is called. Alright, so we're starting off hot here. We have to delete everything that we see. So that is hitting X on the keyboard and then delete. Alright, we're gonna add a bone. So that's Shift A. Oh, I gotta click back on Blender. Shift A. No, not a mesh. This time we're adding... Add an armature object here. Huh, there's nothing here. Another difference between Goo Engine and Blender, it seems. Hold on, I gotta rewind this. Yeah, in armature there would be a slide down menu. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Shift A, armature. Oh, it just adds a bone. So there's no other options, I guess, unless you specifically look for one. Well, that's different. Right, says, yeah, about 90 days. I'm coming up on that pretty quickly. It's not been going well. A lot of stuff to remember and do, processes and sub-processes. Well, I know you're doing the best that you can. You're trying to make this work for you. So, you know, I'm rooting for you. Okay, click to edit mode. Ah. Alright, so we're going to create 2 more bones. So, EZ1. Oh, hold on, not click back here. Every time I think I am, I'm not. EZ1. Enter. Let's go up like this. Zoom in. Kind of come back down. Okay. EZ1. And now we have 3 bones. Oh my god, a grand total of 3 bones. I guess we're going to start moving them eventually. This lesson's not very long. It says 7 minutes and 42 seconds. So let's see what we do. Maybe we can do 2 lessons today. The next lesson's called Bone Basics. Interesting. Okay, so you hit... Oh, let me rewind and listen to that again. So, A to select all, and then Alt-R. Interesting. Interesting. So you can scale the bones. Growing pains! Okay, so now we're supposed to go back to edit mode. Right, says, thank you, Trapp. Yeah, first full-time job ever, trying to make it work so I can be independent. It's tough out there, right? Especially for, well, it's for everybody. But, you know, especially for younger people trying to just come up in the world and, like you said, trying to become independent, have your own place, have your own life. It's financially, it's hard. And a lot of people need help, so... Yeah, I am absolutely rooting for you and, you know, hoping for your success. And Tate, welcome to the stream. We are on, Bones today. Bone Basics. And listening to some Sonic. I'll eventually switch soundtracks and we'll listen to something else. Totally not singing along with this song right now. I'm getting distracted. Kay, welcome. He says, Dinobot's drill sword from Beast Wars. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, but not quite. I am just learning about, like bone basics and 3D animation. Oh, I gotta turn this song down a little bit. There we go. Now I can hear myself just a little bit more. Oh, darn it. How did this NVIDIA GPU stuff come up? How do I get rid of it? Was it Alt-A? Or Shift-A? Or was it Alt-R? There we go. Alt-R. Now that's gone. Silly NVIDIA GPU. Ah, Skeleton Rick. Exactly, my friend. Yep. learning how to animate 3D characters, so gotta start with the bones. Tonight. Darn it! Silly Sonic music getting me all into it. I hate it! Ah, Shweeby's playing Animal Crossing. I'm gonna say hello to her real quick. You guys will hear her stream. No, actually you won't hear her stream because I've got that disabled. The stars tonight. Alright, Shweeby's gonna leave me a lurk at, on my SDRAM. Well, she's playing Animal Crossing and having a fun time. I would just hang out there at her stream and, you know, say silly stuff. There she is, leaving me a lurky lurk. Thank you so much. Make sure to go check out the Shweeby. Such an amazing live streamer, great friend. Just absolutely fantastic. She was playing, what was it? Yoshi's... Oh my god, which Yoshi game was that? Not Woolly World. Oh my god. It was the newest one. Frick! Now I gotta look this up. Yoshi's Crafted World. There we go. With her sister Raquel. And that was a fun and hilarious time. And they're going to do some more streams together. And it'll be a blast. And I shall hang out. And there will be fun. It's guaranteed. Oh yeah, let me repost that link on YouTube. Although maybe it showed up on YouTube? I'm not sure. Let me check. No, it didn't. Okay, there it is now. Oh, okay. That tripped me out for a second. Alright, back to the lesson. How are we doing on the timer? Minute and 39 seconds. Okay. And once again, thank you everyone for joining me, no matter what platform you're on, whether it be X, or YouTube, or Twitch, or Kick. All are welcome to join in on the shenanigans. Okay, let's continue the lesson and see where we're going next. I think we're supposed to be posing the bones. Ooh, we're duplicating bones. So, Shift D. Ah. The right bone's connected to the left bone. Okay, so now we go back to pose mode. Select bottom bone, and then I guess we're gonna rotate. That is, in fact, exactly what we're gonna do. Woo! The Leaning Tower of Boney. I could have said a boner, but, you know. I'm trying to keep this, Christian stream. Sort of. Oh, that's interesting. So if you rotate from here, that bone stays where it is. There we go. Whee! And then this is independent over here. Alright, so A, what is it? Oh, okay, so Alt R. Oh no, that was Shift R, so Alt R and Alt G. Oh great, now I gotta press Alt R again to get rid of the NVIDIA GPU stuff. There we go, that's gone. Hey there, Random Dragon. Thanks for showing up over here. Appreciate it. I know Dom is streaming right now. So, thanks for dropping by. We are learning how to move 3D bones around. Okay, so now we go back into edit mode. Oh, my timer didn't beep. That's weird. And thanks for using my my emote as well, all of which were designed by my buddy Trickster. Someone else who I will shout out. Oh, hold on. I guess that only works on Twitch. I don't know why. So I gotta do that. Yeah, there that goes. And then I can repost that on YouTube. There's his art channel and his streaming channel and his Twitch channel. How do you unparent something? Would that be Control P? Whoops, that brought up the printer because I wasn't clicked on Goo Engine. Let's see, keep offset. No, that would be... What would that be? Let's see, so Control Alt? Nope. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to see, because I ain't got no clue. Oh, Alt-P. I was just one key off. I was in the right ballpark, but I wasn't in the right seat. My ticket said, hey, you got front row tickets, and then I went all the way up to the nosebleed section. Is this the closest seat? Haha. So I guess that would be clear parent. Yep, and then that line disappeared. interesting. Ah, so much. There's so much that I am learning. And this will all help me with my great goal. Alright, so I have been tasked now to delete everything that I just made, add new bones, and instead of going upwards in the Z-axis, or Z, this time to go along the X-axis, so going across. Alright, let's do it. Delete. Shift A, add armature. I guess we rotate. So what would that be, like a 90-degree angle? Yep. Rotate X 90 degrees. Oh. Well, I guess that would be the other way, so that would be like minus 90. So let's control Z that. Minus 90 degrees. There we go. And then... yeah, we'll just keep it like this. Maybe I could hit one. Oh yeah, I'm sure like my VTuber's doing crazy stuff right now. Hold on. Oh no, he's fine. He's not doing anything. Thought he would have been in sad mode. Well, he probably will be once I change stuff. So let's see. That would be E. X. Oh no. Wait. No. Wait. That would be edit mode. EX1. Oh? Maybe not. That's very... Is it going to be Y then? Okay, let me control Z that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, but he wanted to go across the x-axis. I mean... Okay, so I just don't have this in the right location. So let me control Z. So you want to go X. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe I did have it right the first time. But that's not... That's going in the Y-axis. Let me re-listen to this. I'm just trying to figure this out on my own before I try to follow along on the lesson. Because the instructor asks you to think about, you know, how would you do this? Let's see if you can figure that out, but if you can't, you can just follow along with the lesson. And sometimes I like to try to just, you know, figure stuff out on my own, even if I get it wrong, which I do. So, yeah, this is supposed to go X. I mean, I guess I could just rotate it so it would go that way. But I kind of wanted to do it so it would be a bit more precise. So yeah, that's like, that says like 82 degrees. Plus all this other stuff. I don't know. Anyway, let's just see if we can continue from here, and then I'll see what he does in the lesson, and if it's different, then we do it like that. Extrude, X... Oh, right, I gotta go back to edit mode. Extrude, X, 1. Oh, that's still not going correct. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to figure this out. Or, I mean, follow along the lesson. This is what happens when I try to think for myself. No wonder Dennis Hopper said, "Do not attempt to grow a brain." Every time I try, it just goes all wonky. Okay. So I had the right idea and the right numbers. I just right. Okay, well, so go this way. And then hold on. Let me go back to normal view. Let me rotate it. Okay, so he went to, what did we go to? 1. Okay, go to front view, which is this way, and then rotate 90 degrees. Right idea, not quite the right way to do it. Oh, wow. That really zoomed in there. Oh. So... Oh my god, what did he say? God, I gotta go back. This is why I have to listen to things multiple times in order to understand it. My brain just doesn't absorb information like how it used to. Riot says, I'm going to play a children's card game now. Good night, Trapp. Good night? But it's only like 6:35. Well, I mean, unless you mean like you're not going to see me again for the rest of the day, in which case, good evening and good night to you, Miss Riot Kitty. Just a sec, folks. Got everything all set up for you. Do you want me to get the stuff? Your drinks. Okay. Yeah, that's why I deleted it from the shopping menu, because I already got it. Oh, you're welcome. Alright, back to the lesson. I gotta listen to what this guy said again. So, E1? Oh wait, I'm not on here. Oh, I guess I have to press X. Oh, I'm not in edit mode, no wonder. Okay, it keeps coming up. Yep, and then... just hit one again? Nope. Can I Control Z that? Whew. Okay, let's try that again. When you don't want things to get big. Honest Man says, Trapp, there's no one to watch on YouTube anymore. Well... First of all, welcome to the stream. Second of all, like, what do you mean? Like, what kind of content are you trying to watch? Because that kind of depends greatly on what you mean by, like, there's no one to watch anymore. Yeah, we're almost done with this lesson, so I might just go ahead and do a second one. It hasn't even been an hour yet, so we've made some pretty good progress here. Okay, so let me do that again. Go back here, period, bounding box center, okay. Okay, so yeah, EX1. And then this one, EX1. And there we go. Ah. Alright, so we're going to continue this, so I gotta save this. So I'm going to call this Bones. Bones Basic. Or Basic Bones. Basic Bones. For 725. And then that's the end of that lesson. I like Go Animate videos. Well... Let me pause the music. You know, Go Animate's kind of like a dying, or in my case, I haven't used Go Animate in about 6 or so years, so it's dead to me. Like, I'm not using it. I would highly suggest finding other forms of animation that you might like. And there's, you know, there's other 2D animation. There's 3D animation, which is what I'm trying to make. Like, subscribe to this guy, Dylan. That's whose animation style I'm trying to emulate. He makes animated videos based off of his version of Blender called Goo Engine. So yeah, like Go Animate basically died the day that the creators of it decided to pivot away from appealing to hobbyist animation to dealing with like corporate animation. And I know other people have tried to keep it alive for years afterwards, but you know, at some point you just gotta move on. So yeah, highly recommend subscribing to people like Dylan, as well as Devil Artemis, who makes so many funny animations. I actually support Devil Artemis on Patreon, and like there's lots of great people out there. There's also a YouTube animator who's doing Godzilla animations as well that I really enjoy. He actually did an animation that that tries to copy the movement and the style of people using like rubber suits to create Godzilla movies, and he did it all in Blender, and it looks really good. It looks really close. Let me see if I can find that. I actually still need to finish watching that video. Ah, there's the timer beeping. I didn't hear it the other time. Oh, someone else I'll recommend is Cartoon Animator 2D, my friend Clay Triche. He's going to be helping me with stuff. He does 2D animations. Here it is, Cartoon Animation. He actually did a fun animation a few months ago called Space Zombies. I'll recommend one last channel. This guy does 3D animation, just absolute top-notch stuff. He actually did his own Godzilla vs. Kong animation before the movie came out back in, what was that, 2021, I think? Let's see if I can find it. He changed his channel name. What does he call himself now? Is it CG Dash, or is that a different channel? Oh yeah, that's a different channel. Nope, not CG Boost. We're taking a little break right now from following the lesson since I finished this one anyway, so I can take a little time. Oh my god, where is this guy? Yeah, this channel hasn't uploaded anything in years. They did a great Godzilla vs. Gamera animation, but nothing since. I'm scrolling through all of these YouTube channels that I'm not even watching. Ooh, this was a good one. Did I? Oh, this was it. Okay, so this guy calls himself THICC, and their channel is described as junior year looking for summer internship or job. I wish I could offer one, But I'm broke and I'm not making really any money right now. So yeah, this channel has done some great Godzilla-style animations. I just want to try and find the other channel that I was thinking of. But they changed their name and I don't remember. Maybe if I look for them on Instagram, I'll be able to find them. Because that's mainly where I interacted with them before they changed stuff. Okay, let me try Godzilla versus Kong. See what I can find on Instagram real quick. Lots of good art. Official stuff. Toy stuff. Ooh, that's scary. Ugh. Comparing -1 to Godzilla x Kong. I ain't even gonna say what I was thinking. Well, so much for real quick. Oh, I cannot remember this animated channel's name, and it's driving me nuts. Nuts, I say. What was it called? I'm probably not going to be able to find this today. I'll probably have to look for this after the stream is over and see if I can locate it then, and then maybe bring it up tomorrow when I do another Blender stream. I haven't seen Mongo in a while. Another Godzilla fan. Very awesome, very passionate about the big G. Like me. I will do a Godzilla Day stream again this year. I'm also going to do a Sonic Day stream and even a Star Wars Day stream where I'm going to play a lot of fun retro Star Wars games. Oh yeah, that's actually next month, now that I think about it. Yeah, that would be May 5th. What day is May 5th this year? Google Calendar. There we go. Alright, May 5th this year is Monday. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, May 4th. Monday is, of course, Cinco de Mayo. So, May 4th is a Sunday. I might actually stream that day and play those fun Star Wars games. Star Wars Day, yep. Welcome, Not a Clue, 64. Appreciate you being here. Stormin, hey, how you doing? Says, hey, how's Blender been treating you? It's tough trying to learn this stuff, but it's so rewarding to kind of like figure it out. Today we're learning about 3D bones and, you know, trying to move them all about and rotate them, and whoa, I guess I got to go back to pose mode. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. So, yeah, I'm focusing on learning how to animate 3D characters rather than, like, model them. I do want to learn how to model them. That's a tongue twister. But I figure if I could just kind of get in first with learning to move and manipulate the characters, that'll be a lot more interesting to me. But I still want to learn how to make stuff too. So one day at a time, I'm trying to do this stuff when I can in between my job of being a caregiver for my mom. And these are some fun streams to do. I actually like this a lot more than just playing games. But, you know, that's not to say I won't do more gaming streams. In fact, I got a big one coming up later this month to celebrate this channel's 9th anniversary. Not a Clue says, me Yoda, me crush Sith. Ah, me Yoda, me crush Sith. That was a terrible Yoda impression. Holy smokes. 16 people watching on X. Thank you. I appreciate it. If all you're doing is lurking, thank you so much. I appreciate my lurkers, no matter what channel you're watching on. But yeah. Stormin says, this is cool. It's like we're on this journey of watching you learn how to use Blender. Yeah, man, because like I tried to do this stuff on my own time, like away from live streaming games. And I would make progress, and then I'd stop, and then I'd make progress, and then I'd stop, and then I'd lose all the knowledge that I gained. So doing it like this, where I'm actually live streaming my efforts and, you know, just showing you guys how, like, what I'm doing day by day. Like, you know, that's scaling the bone, and then I've learned about parenting bones and duplicating them and all that kind of stuff. It's been very fun. So yeah, you're watching me in real time learn how to do this stuff. And I'm very grateful to Game Dev TV for making these tutorials that I've bought. They have their own website, but I've primarily bought their lessons on this site called Udemy. So this is it over here. This is the lesson that I just did, Bone Basics, and then we're going to go into this next lesson called Rigging Bones. And then that's all we're going to do for today, and then I'll record a little video, a little animation of what I've done. What I've done! I'm sorry. And I'll post that later so everyone can see the results. And, you know, it's to show that if I can learn how to do this stuff and I'm almost 40, then anybody can do this. But it probably helps if you're younger and your brain is more attuned to learning and taking in information at an earlier age. But, you know, I've always had a love and appreciation for 3D animation, so here I am trying to make it so. I'm also trying to find this other YouTube channel that I was talking about earlier, and I cannot, for the life of me, find it because the person who owns the channel changed their name. So, yeah. I'm just taking a quick look. Oh, Gabzito is another great channel. They actually do Star Wars animations using VR. So, check out this channel. This goes out to, like, Honest Man earlier. I don't know if they're still here. They're like, I don't have any content to watch. So it's just like, well, here's all these great channels here on YouTube that you could check out and be entertained by. No, it's not Film Core. Oh, Everest Productions is doing an adaptation of the book Darth Plagueis, not Dark Plagueis. Geez, I'm a poser. So check them out too. Doing some amazing stuff adapting EU expanded universe books. Nick Gamer, welcome. Thank you for showing up. I hope you're having a great day. We're going to get into the next Blender lesson in just a moment. I'm just trying to find this channel that I don't remember the name of. But I know I'm subscribed to them. I think think Cinematic Captures... Oh yeah, they've done a lot of great Star Wars animations in Unreal 5. So I recommend them as well. I think they're still working on stuff. I just haven't kept up. No, not this one. Alright, I'm almost done scrolling through my my channels that I'm subscribed to. Oh yeah, here's a good one. The Aurora official channel. I think I've mentioned this before. So be sure to check that out. Oh yeah, I remember that. God, that was a long time ago. The whole thing with tardigrades. Yep, and everyone else is streaming, so yeah, I'll have to find that channel later, because I am just blanking on their name. Oh well. Alright, let's go forth and go onward to the next Blender lesson. So we got, 6 people watching on YouTube. And 1 person probably lurking on Twitch. 1 person, maybe that's me, watching on Kick. And according to the Restream chat app, 16 people watching on X. So, okay, we're moving on. So this said to use the save file, so I'm gonna go open new general, don't save what I just did, and then open recent, basic bones. This is where we stopped. Okay. I checked them out, but they don't really entertain me like Comedy World grounded grounded videos? I'm sorry, but I don't have a high opinion of grounded videos from Go Animate. If you like that, great, but I just don't see the value in them, and that's me being polite. So, sorry, but that's just how I feel. If you want comedy, well, there's plenty of places to look, but I got work to do, so we gotta move on. Rigging with bones. That's the next lesson. In fact, let me show you guys. That is indeed what it is called. Rigging with bones. Now I gotta get rid of that extra window. Oh yeah, the music stopped. Oh, because I paused it. Let's move on to the next one. There we go. So let's see. Let's listen to that again. Excuse me. Okay. Viewport display. Click in front. Ah. Okay, so we got to go to front view and then scale down. Gotta zoom out a bit. It's got it to about there. Got it about there. Alright, we'll go to edit mode. Back to vertices. Okay. So G to grab. Whoa. Oh, probably like this. GX. There we go. That's a bit more precise. Oh, should have did that in front view. Still good. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good, but still, we'll try to follow along as best as we can. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Looks like a torpedo. Okay, so he says don't follow along with this bit. Stormin says, I feel like this type of thing takes patience. Lol, to be honest, I'm guilty of giving up the second I can't figure out something or figure something out or get frustrated. I was the same way. Yeah, exactly the same way. I don't know what it is, but just live streaming the effort to do so just, I don't know, it makes it kind of easier. It just works for me. I mean, you know, there's lots of tutorials out there that are free and are on YouTube that are also simple and easy to follow along with. And then it's just practice. So, I mean, if you prefer to do like 2D stuff, then, you know, go with that. There's lots of tools out there that could help with 2D animation. That if you know, ever want to try to do something like this, which is, you know, this is still extremely basic stuff. And I'm just following along, like, you know, I'm not doing anything on my own. then I highly recommend the Game Dev 3D tutorials, which they have there on their own website, or you can buy them on Udemy, which is where I bought them. And yeah, that's all I can really say. Is just it just works for me. I'm like, what's his name? Todd Howard from Bethesda. It just works. It also helps that you can rewind and listen to the same parts over and over and over again until you finally just get it. Now I'm gonna get a notification on YouTube eventually, like, hey, you can't listen to this music. But I'll do it because I love Sonic. I hope to do some Sonic oh yeah, I actually have some 3D Sonic models as well that I could put in here. You know, I'll do that. Once I'm done with this tutorial, I will show you guys the 3D models that I have access to and that I hope to manipulate someday. Stormin says, I'm glad you decided to live stream it also. Yeah, because like it documents it and then you can see like where I started and where I'm ultimately trying to go. I know I jokingly say, I'm gonna animate 3D boobies, woo! But I just want to make some fun and entertaining animated shows. Like stuff I've been dreaming of doing, but I just never had the skill to do it, or the money to hire someone else to do. You know, I'm just trying to put my mind to the grind and all this stuff, and he ended up bending the cube that we've made with the bones, and everything got like ridiculously out of place. So it's just like, okay, this is what you have to do to make everything connect correctly. So that's what I'm going to be in the process of doing now. Stormin says, Sonic OST is almost untouched in my humble opinion as far as gaming OST goes. It's peak. You get no arguments from me about that. I think Sonic, you know, all the different games have the best video game music of all time. And, you know, like, there's some other gaming music that I like, from classics to more modern stuff, but I always come back to Sonic music because it makes me feel happy and upbeat and positive. And yeah, it's just, it's fantastic. So the music that we're listening to right now is from the Sonic Symphony, which I got to go to, and I never uploaded the videos that I recorded from going there. It was just such a fun time. And of course, Live and Learn is one of the best, if not the best, Sonic song ever created, because here we are listening to it 24 years later. And other songs have came and went, and yet, you know, we end up coming back to Live and Learn. And then it got put in the Sonic 3 movie. And yeah, that was fantastic as well. So, good stuff all around. Okay, so what are we doing? Right, we're creating loop cuts. So that's, okay, so he said to create about 20 loop cuts. And we have to be in edit mode. We have the cube selected. So, let's give it a go. Oh, there we go. And 20. Okay. Oh, that's the end of the Sonic Symphony, so we're gonna switch soundtracks. We're gonna go to Fast Racing Neo, and things are about to get a lot more intense. And very techno. So we go into object mode. Okay, shift, select, get the bones, and then control. Did we do it? Control P. There we go. Oh, actually, let me follow along with this. Oh, with automatic weights. Okay, it's a good thing I followed along first. With automatic weights. Alright, we're weight training in 3D animation. Sonic OST sucks. Honest man, you are testing my patience. No, it's fine. You know, if you don't like it, that's your opinion. I don't agree with your opinion. But, you know, you're entitled to your feelings. Control tab to go into pose mode. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Look at that. Well, hold on. Oh, that was the extra. I forgot about that. I think I was supposed to delete that one. Actually, let me go to the armature. Which phone is that? Okay, let me... Oh, I gotta go back into edit mode for that. How did you select the different bones? Was it Alt-R? No, that brought up the other thing. I love that. Wait a minute, you're not going to block me for having a difference of opinion? No. You're not annoying me or anything. I don't agree. Why would I block you for that? Like, that's the way, you know, civilization should be. You just have a difference of opinion and then you move on. And that's that. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to... Oh, maybe I can delete it this way. Oh no, wait, that's gonna select all... Oh, because I parented all of the bones. Okay, hold on. Let me undo something here. Okay, let me go to edit, undo history. I think I did undo parent. Now I gotta find the right bone again. Because I need to get rid of this, but they're all selected. Okay, good. There we go. Now I can delete this one. I think. Pose mode. Edit mode. Delete bones. I should have got rid of that duplicate bone earlier. Because now I don't know which one it is. Bone, 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 armature. Okay, let's just see what happens if I get rid of this one. I don't know if that quite did it, but let's go back and follow along with what happened earlier. Okay, so now I have to go to... Let's see, what mode was he in? Let's see, object mode? Now I have to do... Select everything. Control P. With automatic weights. Okay. Pose mode. So it's like this. And then like... Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, kinda. Okay. I might have screwed this up a bit. I may have to go back and try and fix this. But let's see. Oh, it's probably because I have everything selected. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see, like, everything's not parented together. Yeah. Okay. So, let me try object mode again. So there's that. Let me go back. Jeez. This is me making mistakes. Did I make the loop? Oh, I probably need to make the loop cuts again. Because, yeah, I didn't see them in, let me go to edit mode. Yeah, they're not here in edit mode. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. Gotta select the cube. Yeah, okay. So, Control R. Huh. Why am I not able to select the cube? Oh, there they are. That was weird. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to pose mode. Or I guess I have to select the armature. Yeah, because I noticed, like, the rotation's still a bit off. Yeah, like, these aren't connected together anymore. Oh, because I knew it. I deleted the wrong bone. And they're not parented together anymore. Okay, so yeah, I gotta undo stuff. And I gotta remember how to access the different bones. Like I said, this is me making mistakes. Ooh. I may have to redo this lesson because I deleted the wrong, bone. Oh, good stuff. Good work, good work. Okay, let me go, open recent. We're gonna do this over. Maybe we can delete the, duplicate bones at this point in the lesson. Let's see. Object mode, armature. Ah, this is funny. Okay. We gotta do over. We're not ending the stream. We're gonna continue this until we get it right. Oh, this is funny. I mean, it's only been 90 minutes anyway, so it hasn't been that long. I'll just have to take a quick break once my mom comes out of the shower and help her and get her lunch and stuff, because that's what a caregiver does. And then we're gonna continue on. Oh, right. We gotta do the cube thing again. Because I am an idiot. Ooh, maybe I can delete the duplicate bone here. Like, there's that one, that one, that one. Yeah, it's like bone 02, bone 03. Let's see, I think it's bone 03. That is not what I meant to do. Undo that. I guess it's because they're all parented together. Maybe that's why I can't delete it. This user's name is Jor, question mark. Are you Jor Gogo under a different name, or are you a unique Jor all to yourself? I must have an answer before I can properly greet you. I'm just going through something where I screwed up. Does this Jor love big boots Latinas? Probably. Oh, big booty Latinas. I think he does. Jor, how you doing? Have you been lurking? Did you watch me make my mistake? I was doing so well, but I have a duplicate bone in this armature. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of it without screwing up the whole thing. But I think these are parented together, so I'm not sure exactly how to do that. I think I have to go back to the previous lesson. In fact, let me do that. Bone basics. There we go. Which one is he in? Pose mode? Maybe it's in edit mode. That one selected. Oh, yeah, maybe it's this one. If I can get over here. Yeah, there it is. There's the duplicate. This one doesn't connect. That's the one I need to get rid of. Maybe I can X that one out. Dissolve bones? Nope, that didn't do it. I've been catching up with a book before I get started with my stream. Sweet. I'm glad you got to see me make my mistakes. And yeah, what are you going to be streaming tonight? How do I get rid of this goddamn duplicate? Oh, Alt and left click. Oh, that's right click. Alt, left click. Okay, so that's bone 04. Bone 03. So 03. That's the one I need to get rid of. How do I get rid of this SOB? Dissolves bones from this armature. Control X. That ain't doing nothing. In about an hour or so. I don't know. Alright. You do you, boo. Meanwhile, I'm trying to rip a bone out of this body. Maybe if I go to object mode? Oh, but that just kind of selects all of them. I want to get rid of the duplicates. doesn't do anything. Oh, well, let me follow along and see if I can remember this. Oh! That wasn't supposed to be there. Okay, well, the good news is I can just kind of redo this without there being a bone that shouldn't be here. So I'll quickly do that, and then we'll, yeah. So let's do that. Jeez. I guess I must have forgotten to... Whatever. Anyways, new bone. Oh, actually, a little bit of a break time, so I will be right back. Where's the be right back screen? There it is. Careful. You got nothing to be sorry about. Okay, well, I can't argue with that. No, I made a mistake. I created a duplicate object, and I need to get rid of it. All right, folks, I am back. Sorry you couldn't hear the music. Hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick. We're gonna go back and forth between this screen and the Be Right Back screen. I'm gonna add this over to the Be Right Back screen so you can hear the music. There we go. So you can hear it even when I step away. Alrighty. Alright. So let's pick back up from where we left off. Mode. Go to front view. And then EX1. EX1. And then I think that's where the lesson ended. Right, Shift R. Okay, so that was that. Now we go back to the next lesson and we're going to add the cube. Alright. Oh yeah, we can just go to like regular view and do this. I think we're in object mode. And then Shift A, Mesh, Cube. And then I believe we go back to front view, and then we select the cube, and then scale it down. So it's about there, I believe is where we were. Yep. And then we go into, what was it? Edit mode. We go to this. And then I think we go, yeah, we select the, hold on a second. Got a text. I thought this already went through. Maybe this is for something else. It was for a medication. Okay. So right, we gotta select the vertices. Do that, and that. And that. There we go. Oh, right. Hold on. We gotta do this first. We have to make sure that the armature is seen through the cube. I forgot about that part. I'm trying to jump ahead too far just to catch back up to where I am. Oh, right. Okay. Which part are we in? He's in... Oh, I'm in edit mode, no wonder. So, go to object mode. Right. Viewport display, and then it was... click in front. Oh, that's weird. How come that's not showing up like it did last time? Interesting. That's transform. Enable bone to deform geometry. I mean, yeah, we are going to want that. Import display. That is so weird. In front isn't here like it was last time. What am I missing? So we're in object mode. Well, let me try going back to like pose mode. Nope. Okay. Edit mode. That is hide. Object mode. Wireframe. Object. Let me try something. Maybe it was the scale. Okay, let me delete the cube. Go back to object mode. Delete. Shift A, cube, here. I still don't see it. Report. Oh yeah, we're not on any of these actually. Oh, okay, there we go. Viewport display. That just says hide. Why would I want it to hide? I want it to be in front. If I uncheck deform. Alright, let me go. Well, no, if I do that, then I'm going to have the duplicate bone again. But I do want to see something. Alright, let's go back to basic bones, go don't save. We go here to viewport display, and there it is. But now we have the 3 bones again, and I need to get rid of the duplicate one. Kind of a bit stuck here. Very interesting. Oh well, we'll just keep going. We'll try and finish this lesson, because this isn't difficult. We're just getting some weird stuff. What was it? It was like Alt, left click. So yeah, this isn't difficult. So we're just gonna get rid of this, and let's see. Oh wow, that made just one big bone. That's funny. Yeah, and there it is again. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of this. Oh, separate bones. Isolate selected bones into separate armature. So dissolve selected bones from armature. What happened there? Oh, there we go. That's all I had to do. Just kind of figured that out on my own. Okay, well, I think we select all, and then I think it's Alt-R? Oh no, that brings that up. Oh, well. Just trying to remove the rotation. I think it was Alt-R. What was it? Control. Hold on. I gotta go back to the previous lesson again. Figure out how to remove the rotation. Okay, so we go to pose mode, I guess, and then hit Alt-R to remove the rotation. Oh, and Alt-G. Oh, in edit mode. Trying to get the bones back to normal as possible. I mean, I guess they kind of look back to normal. Oop. Right, you have to do that in pose mode. That's how you do that. Let me check like, where they are. Let's see. 2? Oh, I think if I hit N... Yeah, it's slightly off, like right there. I mean, it still bends. Whoa. Oh, that's right. I'd have to be in edit mode for this. Yeah, there we go. That shows that it's all off. Let's see. What happens if I hit 0? That's what happens. Okay, Control Z. Radius. It kind of just sort of eats the other one if I sort of change the way that everything's sort of rotated. And even that, yeah. You know what? I'm just going to leave this be, and I'll try to continue the lesson, because I don't want to keep getting stuck on stuff like this. But I appreciate everyone watching and hanging out, even if you're just lurking. Sorry about that, I unmuted the SDRAM. Alright, let's try to pick up from where we left off. Right, so I need to re-add the cube. Just really would like to get the rotation, like, back. Where it was. Because it's still slightly bent here. You know what? Screw it. We're going to delete these, and we're going to start again. Yeah, this is exactly where we were without the missing... Oh, and look at that. We're already back kind of to where we need it to be. Oh, whoops. I think I added a plane. Yeah, I did. Okay. At least now we don't have any gosh darn duplicates. Right, I forgot about that. I have to move this a bit. So it's like right there. There we go. Now we can stretch the cube over the bones. Alright, we're back to where we were, mostly. I think we still have to add the loop cuts to the cube. Alright, I'm listening to the tutorial again, trying to get back to where I was. Alright, just a second. I forgot. I am so glad I checked some DMs while I was watching this, because I forgot I was supposed to be on another show for tonight. But thankfully, I still have time. The show's not going to be for another 2 hours, so I'll have time to finish this, I'll have time to eat, and then I'll be on the other show. Oh yeah, how much of this album do we have left? Oh yeah, we still got a few. This album is so awesome. I love it. Okay. Where are you, tutorial? There you are. Alright, so time for the loop cuts. Let's see, he's in edit mode. So that's Control R, and that's when he creates 20 of them. Left click. Right click. And there we go. How did he do that? Okay, yeah, so we do that, and then this, and then Control P. What happened to with the weight? Let's see. Keep transform. Okay, so Shift select bones and then Control P. There it is with automatic weights. Alright, go into pose mode. Do that. Okay, and then there we go. That's what we were supposed to do like 30 minutes ago. Well, this is why we make mistakes, so we learn from them. And then rotate again. Nice. It's almost like we have an arm. That's like flexing on us. So let's see, that would be A, and then Alt-R. Oh my god. I have really got to get rid of that NVIDIA GPU stuff. Like, why is doing Alt-R bringing that up? Let me see if I can turn that off. Now I'm going to have to go into, like, Control-Delete to do this. Alright, hold on. I'm going to go on Be Right Back. Oh, this will be a good test of the new Be Right Back stuff. Because now you can still hear the music. Okay, let's see if that did the trick. No, not entirely. I'd have to select everything. Right. Now, I'm not even dealing with a problem within that I created. It's, you know, everything to do with this NVIDIA stuff. Let me go exit. Okay. Now let's try this again. Go back over here. Alt-R. Nope, it keeps bringing that up. Great. Now I got to do Control-Alt-Delete again. I thought I exited out of the NVIDIA app. Just keeps opening. Shadow Play Helper? No. Exit out of all of this stuff. It's like it keeps reopening, and all I'm trying to do is undo the rotation. And then it keeps bringing up this crap. I guess the only thing I can kind of do is Control-Z. Yep, that's what I'm going to have to do for now until I can deal with the... Hold on, I didn't even come back from Be Right Back. That's what I'm going to have to deal with until... or do until this stuff happens. Ah, Jor is streaming. I hope he's having a nice stream. I think he just started. Alright, let's see if we can finish this lesson, because this is This is getting annoying. Okay, so we're supposed to move into the center of the scene. Oh yeah, let me hit N to get rid of that part of the menu. Interesting. Okay, so we're supposed to do Control Select or Control Click. Oh, I see. It kind of changes a little. Wait. I don't really see the... Like, this is supposed to change. Or maybe it's different for Goo Engine. Oh! Let's see. Where are we? We're on Cube. Let's see, we're supposed to be in weight paint mode. I don't see the different stuff. Well, it does say cube, but it doesn't show, like, the vertex groups. Oh, that's because I'm not on this. There we go. Hitting control. Let me try the other control. Yeah, it's not selecting for me. Why can't... Like, why doesn't that work? Sorry, I was just typing or chatting with a friend, so. We can do this. How long have we been streaming for? Oh, 2.5 hours. Yep, still relatively speaking a short stream. So yeah, the problem is right now is I can't seem to select the different bones in weight paint mode. And I guess maybe I can go here? Yeah, like I can do that here. But I can't seem to do it like at... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm like adding stuff. I don't want to add anything right now. I just want to select the different bones. Yeah, doing control click isn't doing anything. Yeah, the only way for me to select the bones is to go over here. Maybe that's a goo engine thing. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna try and move on. Which I keep saying, and then I keep getting stuck. Like, nothing is happening. What is going on? Oh, that moved the 3D cursor. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, like, all he has is the draw selected. Like, is it Alt? Okay, so it's Alt, left click in here, not Control. Okay. So we can do that, and then... There we go. Gotta figure this stuff out. Do I have to click N again? Oh, I probably have to drag this out. Oh no, that doesn't do anything. Oh, maybe these have to be selected too. Most of them were selected. Try doing that. Okay. Now we're on item. Where's he clicking down on? Oh. Oh, okay. That was that. So, there we go. We finished it. It took a bit longer to get there than I meant to. Oh, hey, Herb. How you doing? Hey, Trapp. Been a while. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm just trying to learn Blender and get a handle on stuff. We got into the basics of, like, bones and manipulating them. And, yeah, it looks like we're kind of flexing an arm right now. You know, you select the bone. Like, if I select it here with Alt-click and then I click Rotate, then we kind of get that. So, yeah, that's what we've got so far. So, pretty interesting stuff. I gotta Control Z stuff. Well, I mean, it looks fine, so I'll just leave that there, but... Alright, so this file is done. I'm gonna save it, and then I'll take a little... I'll just take a picture of it, or maybe I'll make a little animation of the arm flexing. Let's see, let me go to shading. That's interesting. Let me go back to layout. Let's go to viewport shading. Rendered. So that's what it looks like rendered. I wonder if it'll render kind of looked like that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm gonna raid my friend Geekdom because he's celebrating 5 years of live streaming. I know there's only like one viewer on Twitch, but I'm grateful for everyone who came to hang out. People who lurked, whether if you're on YouTube or X. You guys are all awesome. We'll be back tomorrow doing another stream. Oh, also tonight, I'm going to be on Master Swag King's channel. I guess we're going to be talking about pop culture stuff. Gosh. Like I said on social media, like, while I'm just working on my own stuff, I don't really care that much about what's happening in pop culture. You know, Hollywood can do its thing. I'm just hunkering down and I'm doing my thing. You know, there are still some things I want to see this year, like Superman and the Fantastic Four, and even Lilo and Stitch, you know, just to see how that turns out. Hopefully it won't be a complete waste of time and money. But we'll see what happens. I'll offer my opinion, and yeah, let me go to Master Swag King's his channel, so I can post the link there. Let's see, does he have a link? He should have a link to his, yeah, yesterday he was interviewing Aaron Sparrow. That was awesome. I actually got to send Aaron Sparrow just the message saying that I'm really looking forward to his comic. Was it Doomface? So that'll be fun. Let's see, is this his main channel? No, this is something else. Oh, the MSK show. Oh, okay, yeah. Yes, it is. So, yeah, this is set for today. The show's going to start at 7 p.m. Pacific time, so that'll be 10 Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. I'll post the link in chat. So go check that out, and you guys can see me be a guest. I'll actually be on camera this time instead of using my VTuber. And we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's go ahead and set up the raid for Geekdom's channel. He's playing Black Myth Wukong. Well, I think he's playing it. I'm not sure what he's doing right now. Let me go check on his channel real quick. Yeah, he's still playing Wukong. That's great. Alright, and it'll just be a raid of 1, so I'm not going to post, like, a raiding message or anything. Geekdom 78. All right, like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to do more Blender. We're going to hang out and chat, and yeah. And there will be other streams, of course, happening this week. So thank you guys for joining me. I'll post my results later on social media. And may the THICC be with you all. Bye-bye.